Today we are organizing the second Thessaloniki Human Rights Forum that UMD, or United Macedonian Organization, United Macedonian Diaspora Organization, is co-hosting with MPO Krste Misirkov. And today we are going to discuss a lot about the history, the present, and the future, or how we are going to be able to coexist together, to understand, to respect, and build this region into a prosperous and developed a place to live for the young generations. So it is a great honor to speak before you today in Thessaloniki, a city that I proudly consider my second home. Having lived here for almost 5 years, I have developed a deep connection to this city and contributed to its rich and diverse community. I'm always eager to return and support the values and multiculturalism and multi-ethnicity, which are not only the heart of the European Union's mission, but should be the goals of all global citizens. Thessaloniki, like the broader region of Macedonia, which is separated into many countries, has always been a melting pot of cultures and ethnicities. From Greeks to Macedonians, Turks to Vlachs, Albanians, Serbians, Bulgarians, Jews, and many others, this city and region are home to a mosaic of identities that have shaped its unique character. I contributed to the integration plan of the city during the refugee crisis, visited the camp of Idomeni, and organized many public service events to encourage the multicultural richness of the city. Together, these communities have contributed to its cultural and historical richness, demonstrating the strength that lies in diversity. However, while Thessaloniki stands as a symbol of this multicultural legacy, we must acknowledge that many of these communities continue to face challenges in their pursuit of recognition and minority rights. The historical difficulties of language and cultural identity remind us of the work still needed to ensure that everyone feels heard and valued. I believe strongly that Thessaloniki and the region of Macedonia are greater and stronger where their international and legal communities feel at home, when they are empowered to participate fully in addressing local challenges and finding solutions together. The agreements, or the so-called Prespa agreement, though an important step in the Macedonian-Greek relations, has left gaps, deepening mistrust and division between the countries. But this is not where our story has to end. Our shared history and commitment to a better future can still pave a way for reconciliation. Though through open dialogue, mutual respect, and a focus on common goals, we can rebuild trust and create a future where all communities thrive as equal and respected citizens. In the Balkan region, it's impossible to be neighboring country without having minorities from neighboring countries. I firmly believe that by nurturing this spirit of cosmopolitanism and acknowledging the valuable contributions of all communities, we can build a Thessaloniki, a Greece, a region where diversity is celebrated not only for the benefit of the present, but for the future generations as well. Balkan can only survive united with respect and understanding. Let's focus on our rich nature and huge potential for collaboration. It is given by somebody greater than us, definitely. History is past, we cannot change it, but we can change and focus on the future. For our children to be united and live as we always wanted to live. We might be small, but the region is huge, and only together we can be successful. Thank you very much. And now I will give the floor to open to Archbishop Nikodim Tsarknias, Archimandrite Nikodim Tsarknias, and Kristina Bundra, UND board member and secretary. Please.
Είμαι ο Αρχιμανδρίτης Νικόδημος Τσαρκνιάς. Από το 1992 βρίσκομαι πάντα σε όλες τις συνάξεις των ανθρωπίνων δικαιωμάτων που γινόντουσαν στη Βιέννη, περισσότερες στη Βαρσοβία και σε άλλα μέρη, ένα-δύο έχουν γίνει. Από τόσα χρόνια κατορθώσαμε αρκετά. Το ότι υπάρχει Μακεδονική Εκκλησία στην πόλη της Αριδαίας, στο όνομα της Νεομάρτυρος Αγίας Χρυσής. Αυτό πρωτού από χρόνια ήταν όνειρο το οποίο δεν επρόκειτο να γίνει ποτέ. Και αυτό έγινε με τα ανθρώπινα δικαιώματα και ευχαριστούμε τους διοργανητάς όλων αυτών των συνάξεων. Βρισκόμαστε στην πόλη της Θεσσαλονίκης και σας καλωσορίζω τους φίλους Τούρκους από τη Θράκη με το Χόσκελντι και τους άλλους με το καλώς ορίσατε. Είπαμε ελληνικά γιατί στα αγγλικά παρότι έχουμε μάθει οπότε δεν υπάρχει θέμα. Είναι το πρωτόητο αυτό να μακεδόνστε. Macedonia и те, что знают македонском. Η οργάνωσή μας είναι κυβερνητική, Krste Misirkov. Λειτουργεί νόμιμα σχεδόν μία πενταετία, παραπάνω γι' αυτό. Και δεν συναντήσαμε, και ευχαριστούμε αυτό το ελληνικό κράτος, κανένα αυτό, αλλά μόνον μας απορρίψε η κυρία Μενδώνη και δεν παίρνουμε καμία κρατική επιχορήγηση. Ενώ όλες οι άλλες κυβερνητικές οργανώσεις παίρνουν επιχορηγήσεις παχυλές για να κάνουν την προπαγάνδα τους, αυτή που κάνει συνήθως και το ελληνικό κράτος, ότι εμείς οι Μακεδόνες δεν υπάρχουμε. Οι φίλοι της, οι Τούρκοι της Θράκης πρέπει να λέγονται μουσουλμάνοι, γιατί οι μουσουλμανικοί είναι η θρησκεία τους. Αυτοί είναι Τούρκοι, Έλληνες πολίτες. Καταλάβατε. Και δυστυχώς η Ελλάδα είναι μια χώρα, όπως είχα πει κάποτε στην Αμερική στο State Department, είναι η οποία δέχεται τα πάντα. Θα πω και στα μακεδονικά ότι grazie na država što i potpisujete, ama ništa ne prave. Είναι η Ελλάδα μια χώρα που τα υπογράφει όλα, ναι, αλλά τίποτε δεν κάνει. Μην την ενοχλείτε. Μα εμείς πάμε. Γι' αυτό και ο εκπρόσωπος του State Department τότε μου είπε μία όχι καλή λέξη για την Ελλάδα. Τέλος πάντων δεν θέλω να την πω. Από εκεί πέρα. Αλλά εντάξει είναι η πολιτική. Και η λέξη πολιτική τι θα πει, θα την εξηγήσω στο λεξικό. Με συγχωρείς. Η λέξη κοινή γυναίκα. Η πόρη. Πολιτική είναι πόρη. Αυτό είναι η πολιτική. Γι' αυτό δεν έχουμε λύσεις. Ναι, εκεί που λέμε, ξελέμε. Τι θα κάνουμε, θα πάρουμε το όπλο να σκοτωνόμαστε, αυτό που γίνεται στη Μέση Ανατολή ή επάνω στο Κίεβο με τη Ρωσία. Όχι, όχι, όχι. Εμείς θα αγωνιστούμε ειρηνικά αυτό που κάνουμε. Εγώ και σαν ιερεύς ακολουθώ και το Ευαγγέλιο. Όπως και η μουσουλμανική θρησκεία, παραπλήσια και αυτή δεν ενδιαφέρει Πολλοί από το Ευαγγέλιο που δόξα ο Χριστός. Γι' αυτό το Χριστό τον έχουν ένα εκ των προφητών. Έτσι, δεν διαφωνούμε. Γι' αυτό και οι πρώτοι που διαφώνησαν με αυτά που έγιναν στο Παρίσι με τους Ολυμπιακούς Αγώνες ήταν οι μουσουλμάνοι που διαφώνησαν, που κατηγόρησαν το Παρίσι όλα αυτά που έγιναν κατά την παρουσίαση, την παρέλαση. Λοιπόν, εμείς εδώ όλοι είμαστε άνθρωποι που αγωνιστόμαστε για τα δικαιώματα που ζούμε στις χώρες. Εμείς στην Ελλάδα, οι άλλοι στην Ελλάδα στη Θράκη, άλλοι στη Ρουμανία, άλλοι στην Αλβανία και σε άλλα μέρη της Ευρώπης. Ακόμη και αυτό το λεγόμενο το Παρίσι. Και εκεί με τους Κορσικανούς έχει πρόβλημα. Δηλαδή δεν είναι αυτό που θέλουν. Λοιπόν, δεν θέλω και να μακρηγορήσω, θέλω να ακούσω όλους εσάς τους ομιλητάς. Να σας ευχαριστήσω πάλι εκ βάθους ψυχής. Da vi благодарам, не сакам повеќе да кажувам, да ви благодарам од срце. Сакам да вас чуеме и вас. Θέλουμε να ακούσουμε εσάς για τα προβλήματά σας και μαζί όλοι όπου πάμε θα στηρίζουμε ο ένας τον άλλον. I tek odme nadrov. Uvijek narodните институции και сакрепиме един со друг. Ние, наречени етнически малцинства. Ви благодарам от сърце.
Hello, everyone. Oops, sorry, that was really loud. Hello, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to our second annual Human Rights Forum. I'm very excited to be here with all of you and have the opportunity to connect on these very important topics, and really want to extend, a lot of the themes that we're going to be talking about today to really drive change with all of you. Before I give a few of my opening remarks, I do want to give a big thank you to Gordan and MPO Krste Misirkov for co-organizing this event with us, and to the rest of the UMD organization and community, and for all of you for being here. This really highlights your dedication and commitment to this very important cause. I am Dr. Kristina Bundra. I'm a doctor of pharmacy working in the pharmaceutical industry in the US. I'm also a UMD board member and the newly appointed UMD secretary. A large premise of this conference is centered around collaboration and cooperation amongst communities in the region, and leveraging this forum to advance this multicultural dialogue for a more prosperous future for all. And this is why we continue to hold this forum in this very important, both from a cultural perspective and historically significant location here. The foundation of fostering this collaboration is rooted in being able to preserve and embrace your cultural identity freely, without discrimination. And what does it mean to be a cultural minority in the country where democracy was founded? It is about people's right for self-determination and to be able to freely promote your cultural heritage and identity. For each and every one of us, we have a very distinct perspective on what cultural identity means to us, but the weight of its significance remains the same. While I was born in America, and I'm very proud to be an American citizen, my mother is from Macedonia and my father is from Serbia. And while I'm very proud of my citizenship of being an American, I'm equally proud of my heritage as a Serbian and Macedonian. Maintaining my cultural identity has been paramount to me throughout my entire life, and has been very important for me to maintain my customs and traditions and always support my heritage. For me, my cultural identity has been my North Star, has always been the direction of where I'm heading, and has become a huge part of who I am today. Growing up as a child, my mother always taught me and my siblings that in order to know where you're going in your life, you need to know where you're coming from. And for me, this really gets to the importance of cultural identity. I became involved with UMD because of my passion to advocate for my heritage with the aim of making a difference for the greater good. And I believe that together we can make that a reality. UMD as an organization is dedicated to fostering the inclusive dialogue and building a future where every community is valued and contributes to the region's development. This event is the only platform in Greece where the challenges faced by the Macedonian minority and other minority communities are brought forward with the intention of exploring ways in which we all can work together for the common good of the region. Ultimately, By coming together and ensuring everyone's voices are being heard, we can leverage this cultural diversity as a strength, and the region's potential can be fully realized. Although I'm confident that we will make progress here today, the work does not need to end here. And I encourage you all to stay involved and continue being involved. Leverage UMD as a platform to hear your voices and have your voices be heard. This is why this conference is so strategically important, because how can you move forward if you don't have your North Star and you're unable to embrace your cultural identity? How will we be able to move forward if we're unable to embrace where we're coming from? I thank you for your time, and I look forward to the progress and the resolution that we can make from today's discussions.